All right, so today this car is going to sound a whole lot different. So let's get right on it. Let's get going, and I'm really excited. So here's a little look at her, a little bit of under the hood. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing some sort of custom intake work, like maybe like a fender well or something, seeing what I can do, just to get something different under here. So yeah, but let's get going. Last startup with cat delete and the rest of it's stock. All right, next time you guys hear this thing, it's gonna hopefully sound pretty good. Man, that thing looks good. Oh man, it definitely needs to be lower though. It sits way too high. I need to find a way to lower that car without getting air ride for it, like, you know, like bags. It's like the only thing you can get for this thing. It's like $3,000. So I need to figure it out. I might have to go do custom and cut the springs. No, I don't know. I read that the STS springs are about 2 inches shorter. DeVille, Cadillac DeVille, STS, those ones. So I might try that and experiment. If that don't work, I might end up having to cut some springs and custom fab some stuff, guys, because this car needs to be lower for sure. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, just leaving, you're gonna get my first reaction driving it. This thing sounds exactly like my GXP did. It sounds exactly like my Grand Prix GXP, I guess I should say. Oh man, I missed this sound. I think it sounds good. Can't roll my windows down because I got them tinted 2 days ago, so it hasn't been like 4 or 5 days yet, so I can't roll them down, but it sounds good. I'm really excited. Oh my God. Yep, that's it. Sounds amazing. And I just contacted someone referred me in a Bonneville forum, a place that they do custom springs for you, like if you want to lower your car. So I contacted them, you know, what I want done, what car and stuff. Waiting to hear back from on the price. Everyone's saying it's gonna be pretty freaking expensive, but I don't know, we'll see how much it is. I'd really like to lower this car. I put 2 inches for the spring rate is what I want lowered. So I think it would say really good 2 inches lower, but this thing sounds literally amazing. Oh, I wish I could roll my window down, but I'm not gonna risk ruining my tint that I just got. And I'm also looking at a set of wheels later today for this car they're bigger. Oh my God, it sounds good. It's raspy too. All right. Now the next step is to get all these dash lights taken care of. And I ordered like a whole care package for this car last night. So I ordered rear brakes, drilled and slotted rotors, and ceramic pads. I ordered a wheel bearing because I'm guessing those lights are on. The StabiliTrak comes on because the wheel bearing is bad. I don't know which one. I can't tell which one yet, but that's what I'm guessing. What else did I order? I ordered super bright HID headlights. I'm gonna convert these to. They were like $60 and they have 5-star reviews out of like 300 reviews, so they're super nice. Bright white HIDs. I got the high and the low beams. So we got a lot of stuff coming for this car. I ordered it all last night. I already got notified 2 of like the 5 or 6 things I ordered last night shipped out today. So I'm pretty excited. The side blade piece that I was going to pick up for that side of the car, he shipped it out for me. So that's awesome. So I didn't have to drive like 2 hours to get it. And yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming for the Bonneville for sure. All right, guys, so just got back from picking up this new vehicle. This is going to be my mom's car. I got this for her. She really needed a car that's not as bad on gas as that car. And, well, that one's mine now. So I got her something. She told me just to find her something nice. She was expecting me to get her something in like 2 or 3 months. But I got her this. It's dirty. I got to clean it. It's hard to tell on the camera, but it's got a lot of space in the back. It's a 2006 Mazda 6 V6. It's fully loaded. It has everything, sunroof, Bose audio, leather seats. I got a, I don't know why I did this. When I bought it, I was checking, this was kind of flapped up. So I pulled it up to check to make sure nothing was broken on the seat. So I got to just put that back down. But yeah, it's got navigation, Bluetooth, hands-free calling and stuff. And, I want to show you guys this. So I get home and I open this little compartment to see, I'm like, oh, I wonder what's in here. $20 bill. There was 2 $20 bills. I already took one out. And there's a bunch of quarters, and there's a $1 bill back there too. So I got to find the other 20 I took out. I dropped on the floor. But yeah, so that's a little surprise. Show you guys this. Here's the key. It's a little Mazda key. Be a good vehicle for her to get through the winter, and I think she'll like it. The heated seats are burning hot. Navigation will pop up. That's pretty cool. It's so incredibly smooth. It runs quiet. It runs great. There's no warning lights. Got 211,000 miles, but this thing is incredibly nice. If you go down here, hit agree, and then navigation pops up. It's pretty sweet. So the guy I got this from was a mechanic. He did the mechanic work on this car with all the receipts since it had 70 something, like 75,000 miles. And the guy he did the work for on this, just sold it to him last week because he didn't want it anymore. He got a new car. So the mechanic that worked on it, basically this thing's whole life, bought it. This is a 1-owner car, guys. 1-owner car. It's incredible. 1 owner, 211,000 miles. It's got the owner's manual in here. I got the title. I have a bunch of receipts, maintenance receipts. It has new spark plugs, coil pack, brakes, valve cover gasket, coolant, or the thermostat housing, thermostat. It's got a bunch of new stuff. The thing runs like a top. It gets amazing gas mileage for a V6. It's a super, super reliable motor too. A lot of people love these Mazda 6s. This one does have the little spoiler back there. You can kind of see it. It's like a gray color. It's in very good shape, minus both rear wheel wells have this same spot of rust about from here to here. And it's pretty bad rust. So I'm going to work on that before I give it to my mom and get that taken care of. My dad really likes it. These carpets are plush. But I'm going to get that done. I'm going to detail it, and I'm going to completely paint correct the outside because there's a lot of like fine scratches in the paint and stuff that I'm going to try to get rid of. But it's in really good shape. That's literally the only rust. It's not all the way through or anything. It's just bad surface rust in those 2 spots. But yeah, I got a surprise. I got $40 back. Well, like 41 and then a bunch of quarters. Yeah, that's a good surprise. Oh, yeah, and I want to say, so I texted him, I was like, oh, because I didn't know it had navigation, because you can close it. And it was like this when I got in here, and I figured it was just a compartment. I didn't even look in it. And I get in it now after we transferred cash. My dad brought me down there, you know. I'm like, oh, my God, I went to leave, and I was like, let's see what's in here. Pops up, I'm like, no way, navigation. And so I sent him a picture of the old owner, and I'm like, I didn't know it had navigation. He's like, me either. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the Bose audio is pretty nice. The radio, the thing is just so smooth. I mean, you cruise at like 90 and 100 and you don't even realize it. So this car cruises on the highway, honestly, better than the Bonneville. It's just crazy. The Bonneville's awesome, though. Don't get me wrong. Especially now because it's full straight piped. But, yeah, I'm excited about this thing for sure. Super smooth running car. V6, gets probably mid-20s for gas. My mom's going to love it. I just put this sucker in here. It smells like cinnamon, like Flare Red, the gum, Big Red. Yeah, super nice car. I'm gonna get this thing completely detailed. Headliner's a little saggy in a couple spots, but it ain't bad. So, yeah. All right, so I'm in the video here. I'm actually driving first, second, and third gear so I can hear it kind of pop. I rolled my window down just a little bit. It's been 3 days, but the car's been sitting in a heated garage, so I think it's okay. I just cracked it so I can hear this a little bit. And yeah, so it sounds really good. I'm not gonna be one to rev in traffic, but I'll give it a little bit. I don't know how well the audio on this iPhone will pick that up, but yeah. This car definitely needs motor mounts though. You can definitely feel that. And if you guys are curious what it cost, so the cat delete last week was, what was that, $35 at my exhaust guy, and then the muffler delete today. The muffler delete today, cutting out both mufflers, you know, welding in stainless steel pipe, everything aligning the tips, new hangers, was $60. Thing is definitely raspy, but it's not bad. I don't drive like that all the time. I just left it in that low gear to so you guys could hear it. But yeah, I'm gonna head home and that's gonna do it for the video. So what do you guys think? Sounds really close to the LS4. So I can't really tell the difference. The LS4 might have just a little bit deeper of a tone, but it's close. All right, so I'm in here just working away on this new car I got for my mom. And I think she's really going to like it. My dad thinks so too. So I'm in here working. I had some rust on the rear quarters I've been sanding. I got some little more filling in to do on a couple little dings like that one that didn't fill in properly. And but it's starting to look really good. And that was the only rust on the car. Same thing with the other side. This thing's going to look really good when I get that all done. I mean, it was pretty bad rust right there, but I got it all ripped out, the vice grip, or not the vice grip, the little cutter there, and threw most of it away, but you can still see chunks of it on the ground. So I got that all ripped out. I got some body filler, like a patch in there, and it's looking really good. But the point of this video, first cold start. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I have really bad asthma, and it is -15 out right now, so it's pretty bad. We're going to get the first cold start on my Bonneville GXP with full straight pipes. This thing is loud. The reason I went full straight pipes is, well, because I wanted it to sound aggressive, so I cut the cat out. Already has no resonator from the factory. Then I cut the mufflers out. Well, I had my exhaust guy do it. Exhaust Pros. So it's really nice, sounds awesome. It's a little raspy for my liking. With my exhaust guy, he did order a Corsa, 2 Corsa mufflers. I forgot what series they were, but it's 2 Corsa mufflers. They're pretty high performance mufflers, more aggressive mufflers. So I think it's going to sound really good when they get here. He ordered them like a week ago when I did my cat delete. But shipping's been delayed since the holidays. So let's get this first cold start. I have no one to hold the camera back there, my phone. So I'm just going to kind of reach in here, start it up, and then get behind the car. It's pretty freaking loud. So yeah, let's go. -15, the car hasn't been started in 24 hours. Sounds pretty good. All right, just thought I'd end the cold start video with a couple pulls here. You can hear the exhaust. So 2 things I want to mention quick. If you hear any rattling, I got a gas propane tank behind my seat that keeps rattling, so ignore that. I just had it filled. And then all the lights on the dash, thought I had a bad wheel bearing for the ABS light, traction light and stuff, you know, service StabiliTrak. But I just did all new hubs all around, the whole hub assembly. All 4 of them I did. And I don't know if the light still has to be reset or not, but if it has to be reset, like with a computer or like a scanner or whatever, or if it's a bad wheel speed sensor, which if it's a sensor, I could care less. All I was worried about is if I had a bad wheel bearing, but we're good. So I'm gonna figure out those. I'll probably have a shop look at it and tell me like if it just needs to get reset or if it's a wheel speed sensor. And then the engine light's on for some stupid emissions thing, which that's worth more than it should be to do, because you have to drop the fuel tank to get to this stupid sensor, this stupid $40 sensor, and all because of that. That's the only reason my engine light's on. I'm catless and I'm not even throwing a light for that, and it's been like a week. I still haven't thrown an engine light for that, so I may not, I don't know. I can delete that myself with my code reader, but the sensor that's causing that engine light will keep it on until the sensor's fixed. Something to do with, you know, emissions for fuel. So because of that, I can't use my remote start, which sucks, especially because it's 2 degrees out. I mean, it's actually, the weather app and the news are saying it's -15 right now, but the car says it's 2. Either way, it's cold. But yeah, so don't mind the lights. It's really annoying. This is kind of what the car sounds like normal driving, windows shut. Just had to make that light. But yeah, it sounds good. There's definitely some drone, but it's not bad. The only thing that sucks is this annoying rattle from my the propane tank. Crack the windows here so you can hear it a little bit. It's freaking cold out though. I don't want them down too long. That's just like normal accelerating. I'll do a little pull for your guys with the windows down, then they need to go up because it is cold. Just had to wait for the road to straighten out. Yeah, that's enough of that. I had to let off early. Oh, it's cold. But it sounds really good. It's raspy. If you drive it in the first, second, and third gear, it pops and backfires when you downshift, which is pretty cool. It runs great. I don't know. I think it runs and feels a lot better with the full straight pipes. The cat was definitely, it was all burnt looking on the outside of it, so there's a good chance that it was clogged or getting there. It just feels like it's got better throttle response with full straight pipes. The airflow is a lot better. I wish there was a set of headers you could buy for this car, but there's literally nothing out there for the North Star yet, besides a bulletproof kit, which I'm definitely going to be doing here in the future. I'll buy the kit and I'm going to have a shop do it. I'm not screwing with doing a head gasket and all the head studs on this car. That's a lot of labor I don't feel like doing. I'd rather just pay the $1,600-1,700 bucks for them to do it. People are going to be like, well, the car's not worth that. Well, some people it is. I mean, to me, I really like driving this car around, and I'd like to bulletproof it so I don't have any motor issues. And it's a $900. The kit's $900 for the bulletproofing kit. You know, it comes with everything to bulletproof this motor. Every gasket upgraded, your head gasket upgraded, head studs, everything. Totally worth bulletproofing this car if you guys want to drive it for a long time. And then you won't have to worry about all that. And then I'm going to be doing, I just submitted a custom lowering spring request. People are telling me it's going to be around $450 to $500 for the custom springs all around. But it's exactly what you want. And I forgot the website, but a lot of people have done it here in the Bonneville GXPs. And you get exactly how low you want. I requested 2 inches lowering front and rear. Softer ride, because I don't really want a firm ride. I like the soft ride of this car. And yeah, we'll see when they get back to me. So I just submitted it like, I think yesterday or the day before. And it was the weekend. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Lowering this thing, put some sweet wheels on it, completely fix this front end where those couple dings are, and bulletproof it and stuff. And
the website North Star Performance, they are working on some mods for this, custom cams, tunes, stuff like that. It's all coming really soon, so that is awesome. There will be stuff for the North Star if you look on North Star Performance website. It's just not quite ready yet, which is awesome. When all that's ready, I'm going with it. You know, gonna get the cam, gonna get the tune. I don't think they have really anything else besides like motor mounts and stuff so far in the works. I don't think there's any cold air intakes for this car, so we're gonna have to custom fab one, which is all right. Create a custom fender well. Not focused on that right now though in the winter. It doesn't need any cold air right now in Minnesota. It's plenty cold. So, but yeah, I mean, I absolutely love this car. I got the tint, the exhaust. Can't wait for my Corsa mufflers to come in. So yeah, it's gonna do it for the cold start video and a little bit of driving around. I guess we only did a couple pulls, a couple soft driving clips. But I got stuff to do to this Mazda for my mom that I got to surprise her with. Be quiet going in the driveway, having 6-month-old baby sleeping. And my girlfriend obviously with her. But I don't want to wake him up, and this car is not quiet. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. A lot of stuff coming for the Bonneville guys. I don't think I'm going to sell this car. I really like it. And then it's going to be really awesome when I get an LS4 here soon to go with this car. Now that I have this car that has 4 doors, maybe I'll get a Monte Carlo SS LS4 because I don't need 4 doors on the GXP or on the LS4. So let me know what you guys think. A lot of people say GXP, and that's probably what I'll do, but I think the Monte Carlo and the Impala are a little smoother. The GXP is more of a sporty LS4. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see, what kind of build, if you want to see, like a budget build, a mild build, or like a full-on, car tuning turbo kit build. Because the more and more I keep, getting closer to my business here, my dealership, and buying, selling cars, and just working hard, the more I'll be able to afford. So I mean, I like the idea of a budget build, because when I got into LS4s, I couldn't afford anything. I couldn't even afford a cold air intake for $300. So what do you guys want to see? Let me know.